Let's take a look at the Community tool. The Community tool is a place in Echo that allows members of the network to connect, collaborate, and share with one another. Here you can find projects, activities, assessments, rubrics, and more resources that members of NTN have shared. You can also find and bookmark people who have shared their profiles in the community. You can see the courses they teach as well as materials they have shared. You also have the opportunity to join groups. Groups allow members of the network to collaborate, converse, and share around a specific subject. Before you can get into the community and really gain all of the benefits of becoming a member, there are two things you need to do. First, you need to set up your community notifications. Community notifications will notify you by either email, text, or both if someone copies content you have shared, if someone joins a group you own, or if somebody posts a resource or a conversation in a group you are a member of. To set up your notifications, click on your profile. Click Settings. Scroll down to the Notifications. Here you can either enter your email address, your phone number to receive texts, or you can do both. Next, select the types of community notifications you would like to receive. You can set them up by daily or weekly, email, or by text, and here are the options you have to receive notifications for. I'm going to give you a minute to do that. Okay. Once you have your notifications all set up, your phone number, your email, and everything chosen that you'd like to receive a notification for, make sure you come up to the top and hit Save in the upper right-hand corner. The next step is to share your profile. In order for you to be able to have access to all parts of the Echo community and for you to share your own resources with others, you have to share your profile. To share your profile, enter the community through the main menu on the left-hand side of your homepage. Once you are in the community, click on the My Profile tab. Select Edit in the upper right-hand corner and completely fill out your profile. Filling out your profile completely allows others of NTN to find you. Once you're done filling out your profile, check the box that says Include My Profile in the Community, and then click Save in the upper right-hand corner. Now that you have your notifications set up and your profile shared, you're ready to explore and gain the many benefits of the Echo Community tool. Let's go back to the My Community tab. This is where you will be able to best navigate all aspects of the Community tool. On your My Community page, you will be able to see the people, the content, and the groups that you have bookmarked. You might bookmark these things if you want to go back and visit them later. Bookmarking makes all the pieces of the community easier for you to find again. You can also see groups that you are a member of. Within My Community, you have the option to discover people, discover content. You can see all of the content you have shared, and you can discover groups and create groups. You can also search groups that you would like to join and be a member of. Let's start by discovering people. All members of the network who have filled out and shared their profiles can be found in the Echo community. You can search for people to make connections with or to learn from by typing in a subject or by selecting a subject. You can also select a grade level, their state, and their occupation. You can also search for people by their names or by keywords, typing them up here in the search field. Once you find a person that matches what you are looking for, you can just simply click on their name to learn more about them. Here you can see courses they teach and activities they have shared and you can learn a little bit about this person. If you're interested in their courses or activities, you can simply click on them to learn more about them. If you find somebody who teaches similar courses or has shared activities that you're interested in, you should bookmark them. You can see I've already bookmarked this person. Now, once you bookmark them, the link to this person's profile will live on your My Community page. This will allow you to find your way back to their profile easily. Let's go back to the My Community page and check out Discovering Content. When searching for content, you have the option to search by subject, grade level, the type of content you're looking for, the learning model that was used, the duration or length of the activity or project, proficiency level, language, and you can even search for content by a specific school or a teacher. Once you find something you're interested in, click on it. Once you make it inside of the content, you will see a details overview page. Here what you can see is the subject that this project covers, how long it lasts. You can also see a brief description of it and more. If you're interested in this content, you can also preview it. Previewing will allow you to see all the materials that were given by the facilitator who shared this. If this content is something you are interested in, you can get a reference number to share with others so they can easily find it and take a look at it. You can bookmark it. This will cause a link to this content to live on your My Community page, which will then allow you to find it easily again. You also have the option to add this to your library. Adding this content to My Library will allow you to simply drag and drop this item into your course. Doing this makes the item editable and ready to use. Now that I've added this to my library, let me show you how to do that. If you go back to your homepage and enter a course through the editor tool, you will see that item that I just copied to my library right here under the My Library tab. Here it is, building blocks. You can see I added it a couple of times. Now that it's in my library here in my course, I can simply drag it and drop it into my course. This allows me to have this item readily available to use with my students, and I can even edit it if I want to. Some of these items take a little while to copy, especially if they're good and they have a lot of content in them. All right, let's go back to the community and check out how to join a group. Once you're in the My Community page, click the Discover Groups link. You can search for groups using keywords. You can also search for groups by subject, grade level, or both. If you're interested in groups that were created specifically by the network, you can type NTN in the search field. This will automatically generate groups made by New Tech Network, and you can see that they were made by them over here. Once you find a group you are interested in, click on it. Now you are on the group overview page. You can see keywords that define the group title, how many members are in the group. You can see conversations that members have started. You can also see members of the groups and click on them to view their profile if you're interested. And you also have the option to see files that people have shared on this topic. And these files you can preview and you can download them for your use. You can bookmark this group. If you bookmark the group, the link to the group will live on your My Community page and it will allow you to find the group easily again. When bookmarking a group, you will not receive notifications when activities occur within the group. If you, however, join the group, you will receive notifications if you set them up at the beginning of this video when we started. So if you find a group that you're interested in, you might just bookmark it. But if you really find something that you are very interested in, you plan on adding files or using files, collaborating, adding to the conversations, you're going to want to join that group. Let's head back over to the My Community page and talk about creating groups. In the lower right-hand corner, here you will see the Create Group icon. After you have thoroughly searched the community for a group of a desired subject and were unable to find one, you can create your own group and invite others to join. Click on the Create Group icon. Fill out the information of the group completely and add a unique thumbnail. When you're finished, select OK, and you will have successfully created a group. All right. Now, let's get down to the most important part, sharing content with the community. The only reason there are projects and resources available to us in the community is because people have shared them. We all need to do our part to contribute. Do you have a great project or a resource that you think other members of the network would love to use? Then you should add it to the community. Even if you think you have something that might not be worth sharing, share it anyway. You never know what might be useful to somebody else. Let's head back to our home page. Enter a course card that has content that you would like to share through the editor tool on the front of that card. You can share anything with the community. Anything that you have in a course, you can share. You can share a whole project, you can share a folder of resources, or you can share one single activity or assessment. Find something in your course that you would like to share. Click on the 3 vertical dots next to it. So here I have a really awesome math assessment that has some objectives tagged to it, and I think there are probably other 3rd grade teachers out there who would like to use it. So I'm going to click on these 3 vertical dots, and I'm going to copy it to my library. Soon you will see, here's that assessment that I just shared, and now it's showing up in my library. If you have other things that you would like to share, go ahead and do that now. Copy them to your library. Anything you'd like to share with the community to give somebody else an opportunity to use. Okay, now I can see in my library those 3 things that I copied. If you're not seeing your My Library, it's probably because you don't have this little menu expanded. Just pop that open and you'll see it. All right, now, just because you've copied it to your library does not mean that you have shared it with the community yet. So let's head back over to the community so we can share these items from our library to the community so other members can find them. Click on the Community tool. Now click on the My Library tab. Here, you'll be able to see those 3 things that I just had and copied to my library. Now, if I want to share them with the community, I will click on those 3 little vertical dots again and click Share with Community. You can go ahead and do that for all 3 of these activities or assessments or projects or whatever they are. Once you do that, you have successfully contributed to the ECHO community, which is fantastic. And there you have it. That is the community tool and all of the amazing features it has to offer that will help the network continue to grow and help all of its members build connections with one another.